everybody. I'm in the Navistar 4900 feet truck, and if there has ever been a vehicle that does not like mud or snow or anything slick, it is a feed truck that is two-wheel drive. They are super top heavy, and oh, you hit any kind of slick spot and the truck slides. And my bunk roads, if you noticed, I guess I haven't taken a video of them in a long time, were all just dirt roads and uneven. I had a lot of trouble feeding, when it would rain or snow. But we hauled in Cleachy, and it just rained, so I'm going to go down and see how well the truck handles it. I think I'm not getting stuck, so I'm doing just fine right now. And we have a Cleachy pit on the ranch, which we use, and these guys got a bunch of feed left in here, but it's all wet. I don't know. And all that is water. I'm probably just gonna make them eat that. I'm not feeding them too much. I don't have a bunk sweeper, and so the big problem is I get water in these bunks and it doesn't drain out right away, and so it gets down in that, then I have to shovel it out since I don't have a bunk sweep. So that's always fun, but I'm not gonna give them their full amount. I'm gonna give them 400 pounds. You don't want to feed on top of that water, but I don't really have a choice. These cattle have to be fed for the night. So what I'll have to do is tomorrow morning I will have to come and shovel all the wet feed out of the bunk, which is a giant hassle, but it's just what I have to do. Yeah, it's always something, but like bigger operations, I think their bunks drain. I think they have like if you set them up on the blocks that you're supposed to, they drain out, but I could be wrong. I didn't get the blocks for these, and I'm actually kind of glad I didn't, but is that feed will get wet and they won't eat it, or sometimes they will. That's the thing. Sometimes they'll just gobble it right up, but the feed that they don't eat, it'll start to just rot, and it can get pretty nasty if you don't get it shoveled out. I had a bunch the other day. I didn't get it shoveled out after it rained on it a couple times, and the flies had laid eggs in it, and so it started getting maggots in it, and I had to go shovel it out, and that was really disgusting, because I had to walk down the entire bunk and it's just maggots. I'm gonna show you what my feed looks like. This is it. It's got, get down here close. It has hay, and then silage. That's corn. And what was strange, they had to cut this corn silage a little wet, and so all the kernels, they didn't stick on the little ears. They burst. You know, they were on there, so I didn't get all the kernels. Like, they're in the silage, they're just not on the little cobs. Then of course you got your corn. And here's something. The one reason why this stuff does so good. Oh, fuck off, phone. I know I don't have it charged. Now I lost it, but you see all the oat seed from my oats. And so, you know, that's protein. That's protein to the mix. And then I got a balancer pellet, but the pellet breaks up with moisture, and so it really gets into the ration. But that's a good ration. The cattle like it, and young calves take right onto it. And so, you know, when you got young calves that'll go straight to a silage ration like this, you know it's really good. But looking at it is only one part of it. The other part is smelling it, and all the little stuff in it. That's DDGs. But when you smell it, and it smells good and it smells sweet, you know the cattle are gonna like it. Well, there's just all kinds of oats in here. Lots of oats in here. That's probably why my cattle are doing 4.6 pounds a head a day. What they did last year, and I don't know why these won't do it. I think they will. That's kind of what we're hoping for. Gonna push them. But yeah, I mean, that's just a good feed. Good feed. I'm trying to find a little pellet for you. I can't find any because they break up, and then you can't find them, which that's good that they break up. They'll go throughout the whole ration. But yeah, the other, you know, smelling it, and it just, if it smells good, it's gonna taste good. The cattle are gonna like it, and they're gonna chow down. But just nom 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 nom. I really enjoy feeding calves. I've always liked it. It does not hardly make any money right now. It's a shitty occupation, but I enjoy it. It's fun. I just like the little faces that they make when they're eating. Someone's getting a little frisky. But, and then those are my escapees. Those are the ones that are never in the bunk. You know, they're never in the pen. Got a Bramer down there. But, so that's just part of it. I'll have to, like tomorrow, I'll have to come and shovel this stuff out. But the roads are holding up. I didn't slide away from the bunk anywhere, and that's the big problem I was having. Is my truck was sliding away from the bunk, and I couldn't utilize the entire bunk, where I'd be driving and then the truck would slip away, and if you move 4 or 5 inches, then you can't get feed out there, and it just, you know, if you can't get feed in the bunk, then the cattle can't eat. So we got a little pond here. We got my wheat straw stacked in it, so, you know. We got those kind of cleaned up. We're gonna cleachy those and cleachy that bunk line, and then we're gonna cleachy the bunk lines at the house, and then we're gonna do the entire road that goes from the commodity barn here to the feedlot to this bunk line. I have some on that pin down there, but I don't have it bladed out yet with the box blade, so it's still pretty rough, and we need to add some cleachy, but we gotta put cleachy there, fill in the holes, and then we have this part where so we're gonna do a solid road deck from the commodity barn, and we have to do a deck in front of the commodity barn all the way to the feedlot. But yeah, I haven't had this until the past couple of days, and today's the first day that it's gotten rain on it. We're gonna have to add some more cleachy there and, you know, do the road. But I got a really big rain just a little bit ago and wanted to see how it looked. And I know I really kind of haven't showed much of it in pretty much the only videos that show me doing much of anything at the feedlot were back in February. And, you know, thankfully I've got 200 subscribers now, and it's growing, not at a fast pace, but the channel's growing, and I'm appreciative of that. And but a lot of you guys haven't seen that stuff, and so I'm kind of going back over it. But I'm gonna put some cleachy here, and yeah, it's a mess in the wintertime, and when we get rain it can be a mess. But get this stuff, we got to cleachy this whole deck here because there's the loading chute, and I got to cleachy that bunk. That's where I get my calves started on feed. It's just a little bunk right there in front of my horse pens. I got some calves in the pen that we pulled off some cows today. And we got to finish cleaching this, and it goes in front of the auger. And yeah, this was a mud hole here. I mean, it was just a terrible, but we're getting it started, and this is kind of the rockier stuff, so we'll get it worked into the ground, and then we'll keep going. But that is what is going on with that. I'm gonna turn my truck off real quick, and I will, since we've got 200 subscribers now, I will take you and show you the commodity barn. My window doesn't roll up all the way. I think it got replaced and they didn't put the right thing in it, and I'm having to leave my little louver window unlocked because this, for some reason, when I try to open the door from the outside, it locks. Come on. Oh, did you fall? But yeah, so see, we're gonna have to get more rock into that got all squished, but that'll work into the ground and get more rock in it, and get it where it will drain, and it'll make life a lot better. But some of you know, this is my commodity barn. We built it, we started in August is when we poured the floor, and we got it finished in November. We just had other stuff going on, but I've got to put cleachy in front of this thing because, you know, I didn't pour a floor out in front of it, so I have this step up and get cleachy out because it's terrible with trucks. When it rains really bad, I just have to drag trucks in and out with the tractor. But in the next couple of days, this is my project. I've got to put some more steel in here, carry it to the floor because it vibrates pretty bad. It moves more than I thought it would. And I've got to replace those two slide pieces because they bent. This, because they're the idlers, and they actually gave way. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that. Got a lot of cattle to feed this year, a lot of ranch cattle to feed, and then I may buy some calves and feed, but we got to feed all the ranch cattle, and yeah, so we're pretty much nothing from now on. Nothing is going to leave this ranch weighing under 800 pounds. We've got the equipment, and I have spent enough money getting it to where I can do it, and now it's time to do it. There's no point in leaving that to the middleman, because I'm also the middleman on cattle, and I know that there's money to be made, so we're gonna just do it with our own ranch cattle, feed them. Unless the market goes way the fuck up and we can make $1,500 a head on a 5-weight calf again, but I don't see that happening. You know, that would be amazing, but pretty sure that one's not gonna happen. So that's what's going on. I didn't get any videos of hauling cleachy because it's not really that interesting. I may get some videos of digging in the pit with a skid steer. But yeah, so hopefully we get that done and get our road decks finished, and that'll be good, because main reason why we're doing it is because you can't get around in the truck and you get really bad holes, and so the truck wobbles. And I've broken the spring, or the spring was broken in the truck, but I broke it even more. And downtime on feedlot equipment is not acceptable, because cattle have to be fed, and that's how it is. And it costs a lot of money to replace springs on those trucks. So thanks for watching.